I still remember her voice, sharp, cold, and strangely entitled, when she said it. "You're being selfish," she snapped, her manicured fingers resting on the granite kitchen counter I paid for in full. "Why can't my name be on the deed?" I looked at her. No anger, no shock, just silence, measured, deliberate, heavy with everything I didn't say. "You didn't pay for it," I replied, calm as ever. She raised an eyebrow, defiant. "I'm your wife." And that, right there, was the moment the mask slipped. Not the beginning of our marriage. Not the vows or the smiles at parties. Not the photos on social media showing us as a perfect couple. No, that was the real start. The unraveling. The truth. We were 3 years in. To the outside world, we looked flawless. She had the kind of smile that lit up dinner parties. The grace of a woman who knew how to perform affection. She'd touch my arm like she was proud of me, beam at our shared jokes, play the role to perfection. And me? I believed it. Every bit of it. I thought it was love. Real, honest love. But I was wrong. I'd worked for 6 long years to afford that house. Every dollar saved, every weekend sacrificed, every decision, down to the last cabinet handle, was mine. I negotiated the mortgage until the broker hated my name. I closed the deal alone because she had brunch plans with her mother. When I told her the house was officially ours, she kissed me, told me I was amazing, said we did it. She hadn't put in a single dime. At first, I brushed it off. Maybe she just wanted to feel included, to be part of the dream. But then she pushed. "Let's go to a notary," she said one evening. "Add my name, just a formality." I said no. I didn't flinch. She laughed, but her eyes turned to ice, flat, calculating. 3 days later, her parents were on my couch like I'd committed a felony. Her mother cried. Her father threatened lawyers. I let them talk. That night, while she slept beside me, I watched her phone light up. Messages to an actual lawyer. She was laying the groundwork, preparing her legal angle. Not out of heartbreak, not out of fear, out of strategy. This wasn't love. It was leverage. She didn't want to be with me. She wanted control. That was the night something inside me changed. No shouting, no scenes, just resolve. I became someone else. Quiet, methodical, unreadable. I mirrored her affection, but every smile was false. I tracked her spending, pulled bank statements, checked browser histories. She didn't notice, and I found everything. A secret credit card under her maiden name, a savings account, one she'd been feeding slowly, consistently, using transfers from our shared account. And then, the knockout punch, emails with a real estate agent, discussing the future sale of my house. I didn't confront her. Not then. Instead, I played the part, devoted, loving, blind. I let her think she was winning. Then I called my lawyer. We moved fast. Transferred the deed into an LLC, my LLC. Rock solid, ironclad, built to shield everything I'd earned. I rewrote the ownership documents so thoroughly that even the finest legal scalpel couldn't pierce them. And then I prepared the final act. A month later, I asked her to dinner. Same restaurant as our first date. Nostalgic, familiar. She showed up dressed to kill, red lipstick and all, probably expecting some heartfelt apology. I slid the envelope across the table. She picked it up, puzzled. "What's this?" "Your exit plan," I said. She smiled at first, confused. Then her face changed. She started reading. Pages of transactions, screenshots of emails, copies of the LLC paperwork, and at the end, a notarized divorce agreement. No spousal claim. No ownership. No fight left to wage. "I have rights," she said, her voice cracking into something small. "No," I said. "You had chances. You chose war." Her hands trembled. "You don't understand." I cut her off, calm and clear. "Your parents can't protect you. They don't own what I built." She tried to get angry, tried to cry, accused me of betrayal. But I just watched, quiet, detached, as the weight of it all landed. "You recorded everything," she whispered. "Every lie," I said. "Every dollar you took." The restaurant hummed with quiet conversations, clinking glasses, waiters weaving through tables. None of it touched us. This house, it was supposed to be ours, she said finally, voice hollow. I leaned in. No, it was always mine. You just tried to steal it. She stood too fast, knocking her chair, left her purse behind. I didn't follow. A week later, the divorce was finalized. Quick, clean, legal. She didn't get the house. Not a cent. I let her keep the jewelry. Let her parents pay her lawyer's fees. The house stayed with me, every inch of it. I even repainted the living room, erased every trace. Now, some nights, I sit by the front window with a glass of bourbon, watching the wind move across the porch I built with my own hands. It's quiet here now, peaceful. I don't regret what I did. You don't steal from the person who built everything from scratch. You don't lie to the one who trusted you without hesitation. And you don't declare war, then cry when you lose. Revenge isn't rage. It's not messy or loud. It's precision. It's patience. And in the end, it's freedom. She had the illusion of ownership. That's all it ever was. Now she has nothing. And I finally have everything.